Hey guys, Daniel here with Fat Guy Fitness, and this video is going to be something a little different. I want to talk about something that I'm not currently doing, but something I've done in the past as part of kind of this journey that I'm on. That I've been on this specific weight loss journey for the last a little more than 2 years, but it's a journey that I've really struggled to be on my entire adult life, and even really my entire life. I remember as an 8th grader, the first time I went to Weight Watchers, my mom took me to Weight Watchers. So I've struggled with my weight pretty much my whole life. And so as an adult, I've tried to plug into different things that would help me on my journey. And at a point back in, I believe it was 2010, I got interested in mixed martial arts, started watching the UFC and it was really interested in me. And I found out that there was a gym not far from where I live that actually did mixed martial arts. And I remember I was real nervous about checking it out. I found a guy actually in Walmart. I was working at Walmart. I found a guy that had a shirt on and it said White Tiger Karate Cage Fighters or something like that. And I believe it said Paul's Valley on it too, which isn't far from where I lived at the time. Anyways, so I actually found him in the store later and asked him, about his shirt and about the gym, and he told me where it was and everything. And so I set up a time. I came to actually just watch a class, and I was like, man, I really want to do this. And so I actually got on and started training there at that gym, just learning jiu-jitsu and boxing and kickboxing and, all these different arts, and started getting in shape and really lost a bunch of weight, which is really the first part of that journey. But there became a point where something was sparked in me. I actually went and watched some fights up in Tulsa, and some guys that were my own size that were around 300 pounds at the time. That's kind of where I was, and super heavyweight essentially. And it sparked something in me. I'm like, I think I can do that. I think I can beat that guy. And so I focused in and decided that I was going to fight. And my coaches agreed. I've been doing it for about 10 months. I felt like that I was at a place where I could handle it. So I focused in even more and decided to have a fight. And what I want to do now is actually show you guys that 2-minute clip of my video. And so check it out right now. All right, so you may not have understood exactly what happened in that video, but I actually won this fight. even though I spent almost the entire fight on my back, what happened, it was just trying to feel the guy out with some strikes, just real light kind of jab, cross, and he ducked down for a takedown, and I actually picked up my leg. It kind of looks like I was trying to kick him, and that's what he thought. He actually talked to me about it later. But he thought I was trying to kick, but actually I was trying to defend the takedown. And when he grabbed my leg, I bounced up, and when I tried to defend it, I rolled my other ankle, and which later that night, it was huge. It was swollen. It was crazy. I damaged something there in my ankle. So I didn't have a choice. I couldn't put weight on my ankle. I went down on my back. And we kind of had a game plan with my coaches that if this happened, I was just going to try my best to, trying to tie up his hands and just really try to survive the round because it's only 2 minutes. And then next round, get up and just refocus and work on my stand-up. And so I wound up, I really did not get hit all that much. It may look like I got hit a bunch, but there was only one time I really got hit good, and it kind of stunned me a little bit. And it actually cut the inside of my nose, which is the blood that you see kind of there towards the end of the fight. But did my best. It's kind of hard to, it is hard to get someone off top of you, but also if that person is, like he was like 285 pounds for that fight, or 290 pounds, somewhere in there. And so actually what happened is he broke his hand. As he was just trying to punch and trying to wail on me. He was wearing himself out. At one point, he kind of laid on me, and I could hear just super heavy breathing. And I just knew that he was wearing down, and I was just doing my best to dodge the punches. And apparently, I did a good enough job that he hit the canvas, hit the mat, and broke his hand. So at the end of that round, I pop up, and actually I feel really good. I feel really fresh. And he runs back to his corner and starts unwrapping his hand. And I can only imagine. I'm sure it hurt and everything. But the doctor comes in the ring and the cage, and he's checking out the other guy. And then he comes over to me and he's pressing on my nose because he thinks my nose is broke. And he's asking me, if it hurts, do I want to continue? And I'm like, yeah. My coaches are stuffing stuff up my nose, trying to get my nose to stop bleeding. I'm like, yeah, I feel good. I'm fresh. I'm ready to go. I know this other guy's wore himself out trying to finish me. And it winds up the other guy's not able to continue. And so I won that fight. For me, I had already won that fight. It didn't matter. Before I stepped into the cage, I'd won because I had pushed myself to go to a brand new place. That I wanted to compete and be in a place. It didn't matter. Like, my goal was not to be in the UFC. My goal was to do something that probably 98 to 90% of, probably 99 point something percent of the world will never do. And that was to step in the cage and test myself. And I found out that I had a lot to learn, but I pushed myself to a place, and just because of my durability, I was able to outlast my opponent in such a way that I actually won the fight. And so that was cool. That was cool to be able. You can look up on mixedmartialarts.com. You can look up Daniel Duncan from Oklahoma, and you can see I have a record of 1-0. My win, I believe it says by TKO, and or referee stoppage or something like that. And so for me, that was an awesome thing. Winning and losing is about perspective, I think. Like I said, for me, I had won before I ever walked into that cage. And so it was a super cool experience. And so I just want to encourage you guys to put yourself out there. A lot of times we're afraid of failing. But failure is really only takes place when we quit, when we throw in the towel for good. That's when we fail. That's when we lose. And so I want to encourage you guys, man, just to throw yourself out there. Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid of failure. Because if we're going to get to the places we want to be, we're going to have to get uncomfortable sometimes. And sometimes it's even going to be painful, whether it's intentionally inflicted or not. But anyways, just wanted to share this neat experience I had with you guys and just give you a chance to get to know me a little more. But put yourself out there. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for checking out this video. Make sure you like, subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, please be nice. And I hope you enjoyed this.